Hello, Ultimate fans, and welcome to Ultiworld's presentation of the 2024 Donovan Award. I'm your host for this evening, Ultiworld Senior Editor Keith Raynor. Thank you for joining me, Ultiworld, USA Ultimate, and the D3 and wider Ultimate community in recognizing this year's Donovan finalists and winners. The Donovan Award is a celebration and recognition of the exceptional players in D3 Ultimate. First awarded in 2017, the ideal candidate for the Donovan Award is a player who meets the following criteria: demonstrates an exceptional level of skill and athleticism on the field, upholds the principles of spirit of the game, equity, and fairness in their actions, as well as holding teammates accountable to do the same, and is a leader off the field, both of their team and in the greater Ultimate community. The award is named after the late Kelly Donovan. The following is an excerpt from the nomination we received from Alyssa Kelly and Gwen Ambler to name the award after Kelly Donovan. Kelly went to Drake University and was critical in the development of their women's program. Kelly was exuberantly welcoming and always ready for a dance party. As a teammate and coach, she had high standards for work ethic and commitment. She took just as much pride in the players on the sideline as those on the field and pushed her teammates to always be committed and improving. Kelly did everything at 100% and is deeply missed by those across the country who had the honor of being coached by her or stepping on the field with her as teammates and opponents. Without further ado, I present the finalists for the 2024 Donovan Award.
Will Brandt, St. Olaf College. Colin Hill, Berry College. Danny Klein, Williams College. Matthew Timoney, University of Richmond. Sebastian Williamson, Lewis and Clark College.
Congratulations to the five of you on not just the nomination from your teammates, but also the recognition from your peers to be voted as finalists for the Donovan Award. Before we move on to announcing the winner, we wanted to take a second to speak with each finalist. We'll start with Will Brandt from St. Olaf. Will, you've already got some hardware in the form of a championship. What sets your Zerks program apart in your mind?
Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate to play with such a great program. We've had great coaches, a lot of talented players over the years. The buy-in across the board is really amazing too. Going to practice every day, workouts, film sessions. It means a lot. With my best friends. I mean, yeah, it was a great time. So finally got it done this year. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Will. Next up, Colin Hill from Barry. Colin, your game winner at Southeast Regionals was one of the biggest plays of the season. What did it mean to you to help bring the Bucks back to nationals this year?
It honestly meant a lot to me. We were staring at a pretty big obstacle in our way, and the fact that we were able to rally back and just believe in each other and work really hard to go out and win that game and then do it on campus It meant a lot to me, and I will cherish that memory forever.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Colin. Next up, Danny Klein from Williams. Danny, you helped lead Williams to the best season in the program's history. From your perspective, what helped make the team so successful this season?
This season is something that we've been building for so long. Each year that I've been on the team, we've had a better and better finish. And I think a big part of that is just sort of the love that's grown within each member for this team. For as long as I've been there, I think we've grown so much closer. We've grown so much just to enjoy the time we spend together. And that's really translated on the field, just how happy we are to be together and how much more we want to play that one more game or one more tournament. And that's what brought us so far.
Thank you so much, Danny. We'll move on to Matthew Timoney from Richmond. Matthew, it was another deep run at Nationals for Richmond. What was the most memorable moment from this season for you?
I think our most memorable moment was probably in our pre-quarters game against Bates. We were down 13-8 at one point in that game, and I think a lot of us were starting to worry and think about the consolation games and what we were going to do after this. This is our last game in bracket, but we were able to come together as a team, make the biggest comeback that I think I've ever been a part of. I know a lot of us were crying after the game. It was a really emotional moment. I was really glad to be a part of that, have that moment with my teammates, something to look back on, and then be able to move further in the bracket for another great run for the team.
You'll have to hear it. You'll have to hear it. All right, we'll move on to our final finalist, Sebastian Williamson from Lewis and Clark. Sebastian, you had a real impact on your team during your career, as you can see from this nomination, and that's despite having to miss some pretty significant time with injury and COVID. What did you try to bring to your team as a leader?
I just tried to bring everything I could. Trust in the process was a big one. The injury was a big part of my career, and putting in the work to come back from that, and just trying to be the best version of myself for my teammates throughout my whole time, whether I was on the field or off the field. It always feels so good to see players that are younger than me developing and also starting to put in the work. It's been big for me to just trust the process and to show my teammates that that's the way to do it.
Awesome. Thank you, Sebastian. Before we announce the winner, we'd like to share a message with you from Bill and Rita Donovan, Kelly's parents.
Ultimate Frisbee is an absolutely wonderful sport, nearly a lifestyle. Kelly loved every aspect of the game. She loved playing, coaching, being an observer, organizing. Sunday afternoon of a tournament weekend, she rarely had a voice, could not stop herself from cheering enthusiastically.
You have had a fun season. Whether you are returning to the college game next year or playing on a club team, keep up with the sport and share it with others. Good luck to each of you in winning the Donovan and in your lives ahead.
And now I'm pleased to announce the winner of the 2024 Donovan Award. And the winner is, from St. Olaf College, Will Brandt.
You got it. Let's
Will, congratulations on being named this year's Donovan Award winner. How are you feeling right now with all your teammates around you?
Pretty excited. The boys. Yeah, pretty excited. Happy to be here in such a great setting with all my friends. So, yeah.
You came into college with a pretty strong ultimate background. You probably could have chosen to go to some very competitive Division I programs, really prestigious places to play, but you chose to go to St. Olaf. Why did you choose St. Olaf, and what would you tell other youth players who are considering where to play in school?
Honestly, Frisbee wasn't a huge part of my decision. I feel like it's just like the better school for me. It's close to home, which I kind of wanted. Pretty small. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really invested a lot of time in the program, and I would say, as good of a time as any player that goes to any D1 school. Happy to share like my talent with the team and with like the community. I don't know. I had a great time. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
Well, it probably helped to take home a title this year. You get the Donovan and the title in the same season. What was the work like that went into preparing to perform at such a high level in 2024?
Yeah, we had a huge rookie class, which really stood out this year. We had like 32 players, and trying to practice with that kind of energy and numbers is really big, developing our whole team. Iron sharpens iron, so we conditioned a lot this spring, more than we had all of past years. I feel like our coaches were really solid, putting a lot of investment into practice planning and game planning, scouting our opponents, and I think it paid off, as you can see.
Any final thoughts you want to share?
Fortunate to play on such a great team. Really gonna miss my Berserks. So, Rollsies.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Will Bryant, and congratulations. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. Congratulations to all of our finalists, and congratulations to the winner of the 2024 Donovan Award, Will Bryant from St. Olaf. The Women's Division Award show begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see you there. Good night, everybody.